we have to find new liberals to make us puke in our mouths and swallow it afterwards. I present to you Karina Gould.
There's a lot going on right now. I understand these past years haven't just been hard, they've been exhausting.
Hard.
The economy, climate change, and what's going on south of the border leave all of us feeling nervous about the future. Right now, Canadians have lost faith in our party, and we have to earn back their trust. We need to rebuild our party so that we can keep building our country. We need new leadership to fight for everyday Canadians, a leader who understands what people are going through and works every day to make their lives better, a leader with a track record of standing up to bullies, and a leader who won't back down. I'm Karina Gould, and I'm running to be your next leader of the Liberal Party of Canada. There are people out there tearing down Canada, saying the country is broken.
They're called liberals.
We should become American. So to them, let me tell you what Canada is. It's the local hockey rink or soccer pitch where kids shoot for their dreams. It's the maple leaf sewn on every backpack. It's the poutine and beaver tail after playing outside. It's helping your neighbors shovel their driveway after a snowstorm. We are a strong, hardworking, and caring people who do not back down from fighting for what is right. Canada can be the best place in the world to start a family, grow a business, and build a future. We are a nation of dreamers and doers, creators and innovators. It's where opportunity, empathy, and progress walk hand in hand. It's time for a new generation of leadership that understands you and is focused on you. I'm here for Canada, today, tomorrow, and for years to come. Join me so that together we can earn the trust of Canadians, build the future we want, and win the next election.
Excuse me. LPC, for those of you who don't know, stands for the Liberal Party of Canada. Okay. The diarrhea smoothie guy, that's a funny joke, but don't spam because then you'll have to get blocked. So yes, that was a diarrhea smoothie, if that's what you're talking about. That's Karina Gould announcing her intention to run for the leadership of the Liberal Party of Canada. The Liberal Party of Canada, which is actually supremely illiberal. And when I say, like the new boss is probably going to be worse than the old boss, it was like, Justin Trudeau, the Wicked Witch is dead. And the new boss, what do we have now? We have a choice of three, it looks like. Chrystia Freeland, Mark Carney, all of their names are totally, ironic or fitting. Freeland is her last name. She could not be more of a person for Freeland than you could possibly imagine. Carney, indeed, comes off as a circus carney. And Karina Gould, indeed, looks like a ghoul. Karina Gould announcing that she's running for the leadership of the party. Now, I went a little hard on her yesterday on Twitter, because she's really, really unbelievable. Oh, hold on. I've got to go just forever. Diarrhea Man is gone. I went a little hard on her yesterday on Twitter because some of you who haven't lived through this with me might not know who she is. Others who've lived through this with me know who she is, but might have forgotten. And then there's others out there who will never forget, who will never forgive, and who will continue to hold something of a line. Karina Gould was one of the idiots in Parliament who welcomed in, I don't want to mention the guy's name because the guy was as much of a victim of their stupidity as we were all victims of their stupidity. The guy, the old man on the bottom, straight up Ukrainian, fought with the Nazis in World War II, was very proud. It was the SS, Luftwaffe, or something along those lines. Literally fought with the Nazis for Ukraine, fought the Soviets. These idiots, because that's Karina Gould there with her, what I described as an SHIT eating grin on her stupid face. They invite the guy on the right here, this guy right here, who looks like he eats children on the weekends, is the Speaker of the House, a liberal dude, who invited this elderly gentleman to give him a standing ovation, to give an introductory speech as to what a hero this man was, because he fought the Russians in World War II. Because now the Russians are our enemies, where they might have been our enemies back in the day, but they were our allies during World War II. The guy didn't really piece together, or maybe he did, that when you fought the Russians in World War II, you were on the axis of evil, Germany, Nazi side of things. They invite this guy in. This guy, this douchebag on the right, gives him a just patting on the back, kissing him, applause for an introduction. And then they give him a standing ovation. That's Karina Gould posing with this literal Nazi. Okay, fine. People make mistakes. Karina Gould, in addition to having made that mistake, along with the rest of them, in order to, it was an innocent mistake, and don't politicize the fact that we invited a Nazi into Parliament. After it was done, what did she try to do? They tried to delete it from the record. They tried to delete from official Parliament history, from the record books of Parliament that they invited in, praised, and gave a standing ovation to a literal Nazi soldier because it was freaking embarrassing, not just for the Liberals, for all of Canada on the international scale. Listen to this, just to remind you who Karina Gould is, running for leadership of the party right now.
I would like to ask for unanimous consent to adopt the following motion.
Oh, what's the motion?
That notwithstanding any standing order, special order, or usual practice of the House, the recognition made by the Speaker of the House of an individual present in the galleries during the joint address to Parliament by His Excellency Volodymyr Zelensky be struck from the appendix of the House of Commons debates of Thursday, September 21st, 2023, and from any House multimedia recording. Thank you, Mr.
Hey, sorry. You know what, Karina Gould, you have to change your name to Winston Smith because you want to get into the business of memory holding. This is how it's done. We'd like to delete from the record, from official Parliament business, records of government, that we invited a Nazi and saluted him along with Volodymyr Zelensky when they came in to ask for more money for the fight in Ukraine.
Oh, yes, the Honourable. I guess we have to go to the, we'll ask about unanimous consent, then go to it.
Unanimous.
All those opposed to the Honourable Ministers moving the motion will please say nay.
Nay, nay.
We don't have unanimous consent.
Get the hell out, Karina. You invite a Nazi into Parliament, then try to strike from parliamentary documents the fact that you invited and applauded a Nazi when you invited him with Volodymyr Zelensky. Don't put two and two together. And now she's running for the leadership of the Liberal Party. So that wasn't even the least of the offensiveness of that stupid video that she made. Yeah. We're Canadian, eh? Canadian, it's about playing hockey on the local ice rink when they shut them down for COVID for your freaking tyrant boss. It's about beaver tails and poutine. Oh, you're so Canadian, Karina Gould. That's if you can buy it, if they haven't frozen your bank accounts for participating in God-given rights to protest. If you never watch curling, what you hear is Harry Hard. Oh my goodness. And they have such a devious, insidiously evil smile on their faces. We need new leadership. Canadians are hurting right now. Canadians are hurting because of what you and your filthy tyrant of a boss have done to Canadians. Period. So congrats, people. I say, congrats. The new boss is going to be just as bad as the old. Oh, even the German Waffen SS considered the all-Ukrainian SS attached groups as too savage. Let that sink in, says the real man. So she's running for Parliament. She's running for the leadership of the party. Idiots, buffoons, tyrants. Thy name is the Liberal Party of Canada. Not that the Conservatives were any better, because the Conservatives got up there and gave a standing ovation, having no idea who they were introducing. So they're just idiots. The Liberals are malicious idiots who then want to delete the evidence of their malicious idiocy. So yeah, she's running.